Hello everybody. As usual, my late weekly update. First thing on the list, a man accidentally or purposefully activated auto park via the parking stalk control lever on the car and proceeded to exit the vehicle. And I mean, if you haven't heard about this by now, come on, what rock have you been hiding under? I have a video up detailing how I think it actually happened, since the logs on the vehicle, and I have pretty much proven that the guy was lying on how it happened, that it happened completely random, all by itself. And I will be doing another video on how I think Tesla should improve how auto park from the control parking stalk works. Next, Tesla hires Audi production executive Peter Holdinger, I think I'm pronouncing it right, to oversee the ramp up of the Model 3 production. And as if we didn't see this coming, the Cadillac ELR is finally dead. The nail is in the coffin. That vehicle was bad on so many levels. Basically, it was just a Tesla-priced Chevy Volt with a few more luxurious bells and whistles. The Model 3 is to qualify for a $22,000 US dollar worth of incentives in Singapore under the Carbon Emissions Vehicle Scheme. So if you live in Singapore, a country where 1 out of every 6 people is a millionaire, or has a net worth of $1 million US dollars or more, you also get $22,000 in US dollars worth of tax credits. Tesla Energy will have no battery supply problems despite the Model 3 ramp up. The Gigafactory is coming together so nicely, and battery production's starting to ramp up at a pace where the massive demand for the Model 3 and the supply of batteries needed for it should have no problems and will not impact any of the large quantities of the Tesla Energy. And Tesla Energy's things like the Powerwall, utility-based power battery systems. Korean automakers, according to a poll, prefer Korean automakers' employees, according to a poll, says that the employees prefer Teslas over their company's own brand of vehicles. Isn't that like for every manufacturer? Los Angeles Police Department is testing Model S vehicles as high-speed pursuit vehicles. On top of that, there was also another statement saying that while they do have a couple in their fleet to test out, it isn't quite ready for prime time for them yet. And they cited charging speeds as an issue, taking hours and hours. And just how can I put it? Just the statement that they put out, is the way they worded it sounds like whoever was in charge of that program might not know what they're doing, my opinion. Let's see. The Model 3 final design, and of course Tesla's designs are never final, but the completed Model 3 design will be ready by the end of June, or June 30th. And that is to start, so they know what their basic final design is going to be, so they can start tooling to begin production. I have this nagging suspicion, despite what everybody thinks, that Tesla is actually going to start producing those cars quite a bit sooner than they're letting on to, especially considering the demand for them. Don't forget, June 4th is my yearly annual EV party, electric vehicle party in the Dells. You don't need to own an EV. just got to be interested in one. And my party consists of a supercharger meetup, a country road drive through the beautiful Wisconsin countryside, a steam train ride, or a tram ride. Still working out the details on that one, since it seems that people are interested in going for a ride. And then a BBQ, barbecue, cake, delicious food. And apparently Amy is going to be bringing a Korean dish for us all, or preparing for us all. This upcoming weekend is Automotion in the Wisconsin Dells. Oh, for the Dells Tesla event, see my Facebook page, facebook.com/Kman Auto, to RSVP, or just contact me directly for the event, or even better yet, see the video I posted last week telling everybody about the event. This weekend is Automotion, also in the Wisconsin Dells. It's May 22nd. And that's like the biggest event there. It's cars. Every kind of vehicle, car. If it runs on wheels on the road, it will be there. It's huge. I'm hoping to see some of you there at the event. If you're going to go, let me know. I will be there Friday evening, and coming back to Milwaukee Sunday evening. I'd love to tool around the Dells with some of you, maybe just kick back by the campfire, have a few beers. And I have another video that will be going up, what I'm going to be dubbing, I guess, the power increase video. I had an interesting observation. We had a cold snap the other night, and the cold snap made it cold enough that the car completely turned off and disabled regen. I didn't have the car plugged in overnight. It was a low state of charge. And then in the morning it was considerably warmer out, and I hopped on the freeway. And interesting find was as soon as regen became available, all of a sudden the amount of available range, what my arrival range would be in the Tesla trip planner, jumped up considerably. So you'll have to see that video on that. It'll be uploading. It'll be online probably in a day or two. Actually, it's still on the camera right now. I haven't even pulled it off the camera yet. And I guess that's it. My video on my explanation of how the car hit the semi-trailer seems to be going viral at the moment. So if you haven't seen it yet, please do. Don't mind the dandelions in my yard. I don't know why people seem to be more concerned about dandelions in my yard than my explanation on how the accident probably happened. We put Great-Grandpa in the nursing home last week. Unfortunately, it was also Vinny's birthday, or 2 weeks ago. Was that last week or 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. Yeah, because I filmed that video last week. We put Great-Grandpa in the nursing home 2 weeks ago. That week was also Vincent's birthday. Plus I had to deal with the boy's mom, which is she's a pain in the ass. And plus we had lots and lots of rain, making the yard too soggy to mow. And on top of that, I was waiting for the Autopilot update that would allow the Model S to mow the lawn for me. Unfortunately, they must have passed me over on that update, so. That's it. My next update will be happening, I'll be refilming from the Automotion event. For those of you who are not going to be able to make it to that event, and maybe give you guys a little preview, and then maybe I'll even do a little walk around while it's not an electric car event, it's any kind of car event. It's still fun to look at some of the classics, you know, and some of the new, there's some amphibious vehicles, everything. And even a couple that I probably had, a few that I helped paint might even be there too. So we'll see what we find. All right, see you guys next weekend.